want to talk to you about something that's very personal. Your body.
Remember, it's your body and no one should touch you in a way that you feel is wrong.
I'll get anybody who tries it.
It's not that easy, Orko. It's hard for a young person to admit that he or she has been touched in a bad way.
If you've been touched that way, don't be ashamed. Tell someone you trust, like your parents, your doctor, your teacher, or counselor, or your minister or rabbi.
Right, Orko?
Right on.
Deep below a nondescript field in central Indiana lies OTC Base Zero. Join our heroes Billy, Eric, Joe, and producer Paul as they plot to right the wrongs inflicted on the world of pop culture by the vultures, conmen, opportunists, and scavengers by complaining on a podcast. This is Off the Card.
All right, everybody. This is the Off the Card podcast. We are without Billy today. He is out sick, so hopefully he gets over that quickly. He's got a house full of sick kids and everything else. So me and Joe are gonna get through this. Oh yeah, me and Joe are gonna get through this and cover everything that came flying through on San Diego Comic-Con. And I believe you also brought up some MezcoCon stuff too. I don't know if you got that in at the last minute or not, but if not, no big deal. We can do it again later.
I didn't upload any of those, but
no, you're good. Yeah, we'll pick that up on another day, maybe once here in a week or two. But as far as San Diego Comic-Con, there was a ton of stuff. A ton of stuff. I spent too much money. I pre-ordered a lot to the point where I got a talking to about how much I pre-ordered. So but yeah, we'll get into it. Right off the top, we are gonna be going into the Hulk from Mezco.
Yeah, this was teased earlier this year at I remember which one of their specials, the Mezco Toys Con or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's our first look. I'm excited. I obviously I've had a bit of a Hulk thing the last year or two. And
it reminds me of
this one.
Yeah, this reminds me of the Super Nintendo and the Sega game that came out in the 90s. It looks exactly like that art style of him from that early mid-90s look of him.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Some people were complaining about the size of the head.
I think it works. Considering the size of his chest and his arms, I think it's not like he looks like a bobblehead or anything.
And just the
tiny head.
The detail in the muscles and everything is
I literally just saw the Maximum series Hulk at GameStop this week, and I mean it's a nice looking figure, but I mean for the price point, I think it was like 30 or 40 for the one for Maximum. This one will probably be more. It's Mezco. That kind of comes with the territory, but still looks fantastic.
Actually, I think the Maximum Hulk is like 60.
Is he? He might. You might be right. Yeah, but
it's like 50, 60 is what him and Spider-Man are running.
That tracks. I mean, for all the accessories you get with it, I mean, and with the increased cost because of tariffs and everything, I guess that makes sense.
And like you said, this is Mezco. We're not getting a shot at any of the accessories, but that's what Mezco's known for is the accessories. Yeah, easily, probably $125, I would guess.
Yeah, but it'll be money well spent.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. On to the next one. We got the Nightcrawler.
And this is one of my favorite X-Men. I've been hoping that Mezco would announce this. This is out of the blue. There's not been any tease of this before this reveal at San Diego at the Comic-Con. Yeah. So I'm excited to see what sort of accessories. Again, being Mezco, that's what they're known for. This is
because he'll come with his his saber.
Yep. You figure he'll have the sword. You figure the tail's going to be posable in some way. Probably some kind of smoke cloud for when he's teleporting.
It'd be cool if they did something with him as far as like body parts that look like his body was translucent.
Yes.
So it looked like he was coming in and out of the teleport.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be cool. Yeah, I've always liked Nightcrawler as a kid. I always liked him, but he's never got a lot of love as far as action figures go.
No, that's always annoyed me.
Or it's been movie versions of him, not what we see here.
Exactly.
And so
movie versions. It's been fun. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah.
it's not comic version.
No, definitely not. And this, especially this era of him.
Yeah.
But all right, so now we are going to move on to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. If I can get this to remove that one and go to that one. There we go. These look fantastic. I literally just got, I pre-ordered that big box 35th anniversary turtle set from NECA that had the translucent Splinter, the fire set.
Yeah.
I just got that in the mail last week, and they look fantastic. But these look amazing. Their head sculpts are just, I imagine there's going to be multiple heads.
I mean,
these.
yeah, they've done the comic and the cartoon versions.
Yeah.
This kind of came out of nowhere again. But yeah, they have showed all 4 figures, and I want to say the Shredder is from the movie too. It looked like
it looks like it kinda. It has kind of a sharp look to it, but yeah, it's pretty dang close to what the movie version looks like. The one thing that I noticed is these definitely look like the first film, because they kind of changed the head quite a bit for Donatello in the second movie. He kind of had more of a cartoony look to him,
right.
if I recall. And it's been some years. I was a kid back then. But yeah, I definitely. Sorry, go back here. There we go. But yeah, but this one here looks fantastic. Also, I only put there's only 2 photos we have up today, but there it is, more of Leonardo and Michelangelo. This Raphael looks really cool with how they get the spin on it.
That's a nice little effect there of him spinning this eye.
Yeah. I think they'll probably. I honestly thought they were going to do that with Michelangelo with his nunchucks.
Oh, I'm sure that's in there.
Yeah,
or will be.
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, it's just a very cool looking figure set. I imagine he'll probably come with an overcoat. Yeah, this has an almost newer age animated series look to him. The 2000s era, it definitely looks like that. It doesn't look like the Filmation version of it. It's not bad looking. It's just it has a different look to it than what we've seen in the past.
Right.
So, but yeah, I think they're gonna. And again, I imagine these are all gonna have probably $100 price points on them.
Yeah, and they well, I'm sure the turtle set it'll be a set, and they've been running like $420 for the set of 4.
Yeah.
So, and they also debuted a Casey Jones.
Oh, really?
I saw it pop up in my timeline when I went back to grab a picture. It disappeared on me, and it looked like it might have been a movie Casey Jones as well.
Okay.
So they maybe just doing a full-blown line from the first movie.
Yeah, which is fine. I think this year's the 35th anniversary of the first movie. That's the box that I got actually says 35th anniversary, because it came out. I thought it came out in 89, but I guess it came out in 90. So that'd be 35 years. And then I think number 2 came out in like 92. So Secret of the Ooze came out, I think, number 2. So they'll probably get these out for 35th anniversary, and then probably do something for the second film, I imagine, at some point.
Right.
But all right, on to G.I. Joe.
Oh yeah. So you got Short Fuse and Steeler. They're getting closer to finally knocking out the original line of Joes.
Yeah.
And again, there's already comments being made about Steeler being released without the tank, which a lot of people were hoping that's what the HasLab was going to be instead of the Snowcat that we're getting.
Yeah.
Me personally, I like that Snowcat. I'm not getting it myself, but that was one of my favorite toys.
Yeah, I think my brother got it. I'm not sure though.
But yeah, I mean, one step closer to the original 16, 13, 16.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious once they hit that number what they're going to do from there.
Right.
Did you get the Slither band set?
No, I passed on that.
You did?
It looked cool.
Yeah, it definitely was neat looking.
that little niche of the weird stuff from the cartoons.
Yeah.
But it was like $125 set. I just couldn't do it.
Yeah, no, trust me. I dropped 150 on that Glow series, and then I dropped 50 on the car. So that was a $200 Ghostbusters day. That
Right.
day. So yeah, trust me. I'm like, and they were gonna do a Slimer and a Stay Puft too, which I didn't add to these photo sets. But yeah, it just like, God, these guys are gonna get me. These guys are gonna get me.
So this is the Ghost Viper, apparently, which
Yeah.
When it popped up, it's like, what the hell? But then somebody made a companion post to it of the updated card for Crystal Ball. And this has got something to do with the magic or whatever he does. They've created tech from it. So this goes in line with Crystal Ball. And if you've seen, some people have their figure already. I don't. He's got a lot of the glowing green accessories.
Oh yeah, he looks sharp.
This goes in line with Crystal Ball. So it's apparently, I don't know if it's another subline, but it's kind of goes in line with the Night Force, G.I. Joe Night Force.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I think it looks really friggin' cool. And see how many I get.
Oh dear God. Yeah, that's gonna be
Army Builder.
Yep.
Oh,
this one looks pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was looking at it, and if they ever did another G.I. Joe movie and ever brought this character into the mix, that almost looks like a head sculpt for Rhea Ripley. If you look at her eye makeup from WrestleMania, I think 40, her eye makeup in that looks exactly like how she may have did it on purpose. I don't know. But she almost has the same eye makeup from this. And I was like, man, if they ever wanted to cast her as a G.I. Joe villain, this would be how you do it.
Yep. So now we've got Pythona coming. We've got Nemesis Enforcers. So just got a few more of Cobra Law.
Yep.
Hopefully Globulus is coming soon.
I got a feeling that's going to be your HasLab.
Could be.
They're going to make it a big boy.
Yeah.
And I mean, it'll sell. I mean, that'll be the last piece that everybody needs.
Yeah, he'll be in that giant pod that he floats down in when he first shows up.
Yeah.
Pop out with that big ass snake body.
Yep. I am holding back from not getting involved in it because if I get it, I'll take off, and I'm like, no.
Yeah.
All right. So now to McFarland. And this is a Gold Elite series. They're kind of changing some of their branding.
Okay.
And you have Zatanna, which I think will do pretty well. Zatanna, I don't think has been done in the line yet.
I'll get for Detective Chimp.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like I have one of the photos. We'll get to that one here after a bit of dupe. It's like that's gonna be a get. So,
well, the speculation. I'll talk about when we get to it.
Oh, okay.
On that dupe. Yeah.
This guy I'm getting.
Oh yeah.
I'm getting all the Batman Returns to begin with. Now it's like, okay, I'll hold off and just get this with the Duck because I'm a big Batman Returns guy. So like for me, it's gonna be a no brainer. I'm gonna snap up it's a Christopher Walken action figure. Why wouldn't you get it? But yeah, I'm definitely getting this whole run, and I'll definitely be chasing down that GameStop edition. I've already been watching the GameStop website.
Yeah.
Waiting to see if the pre-order drops. And now from one superhero set to this superhero set.
Yeah, I saw they're doing the crossover with Magic.
Yeah. That's different.
Interesting, yeah.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how this sells. If it's going to be a short print run based off of the fact of the card, if the card's going to have some scarcity to it as far as rareness goes. But yeah, I think it'll be something. And I don't know. It's going to sell well or not sell well at all. I don't know. It's kind of trying to split hairs of two different markets.
I mean, chances are pretty good there's some crossover between the two fandoms.
Yeah. Seems like Magic's doing a lot more crossing over of things of late. I mean, hell, I think they even did stuff with Ghostbusters recently.
Oh, really?
Yep, I saw that online. They've done a couple different crossovers of things. It's not like they're short on money, but All right, Marvel Rivals, which is a mobile game, right?
Console game, I believe.
Is it console? I thought it was mobile.
Yeah.
But we're getting a whole figure run of those from McFarlane. This is kind of the first of his Marvel stuff of figures.
That's wild.
Yeah, it should be. I mean, especially right now with Hasbro doing the video game stuff, all the Gamerverse stuff, those versus runs from the Marvel Superheroes versus
Marvel
game
Capcom
series. Yeah, I mean, this is going to be direct line competition to them, but man, those figures for Hasbro, they're cranking out.
Oh yeah.
Again, I'm staying away from them because
I really want that Psylocke figure, but I don't want to.
I saw
pay for that set with Thanos.
Yeah, just like I saw, what was it?
I've got Juggernaut on pre-order because I don't have a good Juggernaut figure, and that thing looks massive,
stupidly big. That Venom, was it Venom Captain America 2-pack, right?
Yeah, Venom Captain America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More of the Hasbro Magic the Gathering. Sorry, I'm trying to upload these as I go.
Right.
Let's
say there was a Agent Anti-Venom too, I believe.
Set. I believe so. Let's see here.
Yeah.
Yep, there's our guy. I think figure collectors are going to get it for the character. Card players, what I see happening is the people that don't care about the card are just going to take the cards and probably like sell them.
Yeah.
if they're playable, I guess. If they're not like bricked as soon as they come out, which happens sometimes. Let's see here. There we go. Some Street Fighter.
Yeah, Jada Toys had a decent display going on.
Yeah, and they've been getting more out into the public eye as far as box stores.
I've noticed that.
So maybe they've got some new contracts worked out with the box stores of getting themselves out there into a wider market. Like my Walmart has several of the Street Fighter figures, and they're not, I'll be honest with you, they're not selling, but that's probably not for the lack of trying. I just think certain markets are probably not going to be as interested as others.
Yeah, the two Walmarts that are closest to me, one of them doesn't even carry G.I. Joe, but has Street Fighter.
Yeah.
It's same ones. It's Ryu and Fei Long, but
still,
they've got it and they don't have G.I. Joe.
We have Ryu, Fei Long, and Chun Li at ours.
Okay.
And I thought I saw Blanca maybe.
I haven't seen him in the store yet.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. So WWE is doing Street Fighter figures, and that's probably what I'm thinking of because they're doing an Ultimate Warrior that looks like Blanca.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, they're uglier in sin, but especially the John Cena as Guile. It's just rough, really rough.
Well, that doesn't make sense since Cody got casted as him.
Is that what's happening?
I think Cody got cast as Guile.
Really? Okay. I knew there was somebody told me there was a movie on the way.
And Cody is Guile. Roman is Bison, I believe. Remember.
For the figure set or the movie?
For the movie.
Okay.
Let's see.
Because the figure set, The Rock is playing Bison. Yeah. While you're doing that, I'm gonna replenish.
Oh no, real quick. Roman Akuma.
Oh, okay. Different.
Yeah, let's see if there's anything on IMDb yet for it.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna pump off some.
I saw these.
Yeah. My brother's like, my brother looked at me yesterday. He's like, "How many more different things do we need?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Didn't they just do Turtles?" I said, "Yeah." So I'll start back to the beginning here. And yeah, we got Peacemaker coming. The head sculpt on it, I'll be honest, looks pretty awful.
Yeah.
Comparatively to a WWE Mattel figure, I'm surprised that John. I mean, they let John do whatever the hell he wants, but to have a contract that's going to be allowing him to be both tied to McFarlane Toys and to Mattel. But yeah, I'm definitely it's cool looking, but the head sculpt does not look great.
Yeah. Leave that helmet on him.
Exactly. Yeah. So on from there to Transformers and Masters of the Universe crossover.
This is just wild.
It's odd. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely like, hey, we got these two contracts. You guys want to do something silly with them? Sure. Like, why not? Let's, Megatron, Armor, Skeletor. So I imagine you're gonna get Optimus Prime, He-Man.
Right.
But yeah, it's different. I don't, not my thing. I don't know a lot of people that will chase them down unless they're both Masters of the Universe and Transformer fans, which if they are, great. It's just kind of an odd mashup.
Yeah.
So
I want to know what the backstory to this is. Why are they mashed up?
It's almost like somebody in the office of Mattel did it on a dare. Like, I bet you can't do this. I bet it can. Like, hold on.
I bet it won't sell. I bet it will.
Yeah. I bet you can't get enough peg hangers. This guy, the movie comes out here at the end of August. I'm going to watch it. I'm curious, but this is for the new movie for Toxic Avengers, Toxie. Peter Dinklage is going to play Toxie, so obviously it's a smaller version. Some people like it, some people don't. I'm interested. I'm curious to see what it is. I've heard a lot of positive feedback as far as private screenings of it. But yeah, I'll watch it and then dictate if I'll buy the figure or not. I have my original Toxie. I always thought it would have been funny if they would have done this new movie with somebody like full size, like somebody like 6'2" or 3", big dude as the janitor, and then falls in toxic waste and then turns into Peter Dinklage as Toxie. He dissolved down to a smaller version of himself, and that to me would have been more trauma funny. And people are like, okay, that's funny to like take somebody like big and jacked up and like we're gonna make him the dweeby janitor, and then he's gonna fall in toxic waste and turn into Peter Dinklage. But I'm weird like that. I'm just like this.
No, that actually, that would have been.
Let's see here.
Great to see.
Yeah, what we got coming down the pike next? We have. Oh yes, So Larry is getting his own action figure for WWE. So far, they did the live thing with Punk on stage with Larry, and he's like, they've done, Coco Beware's Parrot. They've done Matilda for the Bulldogs. They've done recently Cody Rhodes of Pharaoh. They've done Damien. They've done Lucifer for Jake Roberts. So now Larry is getting his own action figure in it, and the head top is an Ultimates edition. So I assume Punk will probably be packed out with him in an Ultimate series. Right. I will be purchasing this. Like this, done, decided. I will be getting that for sure. It's something different out of them. I think at this point we're going to be delving into WWE stuff. Let's see here. Yes, I'm getting this. I've been patiently waiting for this version of Rey Mysterio. This is from the 96 or 97 Halloween Havoc. Cruiserweight title against Eddie Guerrero, which is probably one of the best cruiserweight matches I've ever seen. And it's him. That is his mock-up of the Phantom, the movie that came out in 97 with Billy Zane. Mm-hmm. He did a bodysuit of the Phantom, and this is going to be an Ultimates one. I imagine it might be involved with the Monday Night Wars series, perhaps. But yeah, I am definitely getting this figure. I've been patiently waiting for this figure to come out. They did a version years ago, and I've been hoping to see another one come back out again. So I am buying that. That's the WWE is about to get my ass good and proper on several figures. I just got my CM Punk in the mail. I pre-ordered another thing on here, which we'll see here shortly. I'm pre-ordering these. This is a ringside exclusive run of the Dudley Boys. This ringside exclusive. Pre-order's already up now. I want to say it's like $80 for the set, which isn't awful. They always do special boxes for it. So like the Outsiders 2-pack, which are popping up at Ollie's right now. So if anybody out there sees one, let me know. Yeah, I'm getting this for sure. They've already done one version of them for Mattel Creations that sold out. It was an ECW version of the Dudleys with the ECW tag titles, and it sold out immediately. So this is a second chance for people to get the Dudleys. I'm on a tag team kick right now. I just got my LOD box set, and I'm going to get the Headbangers box set on Mattel Creations at some point. But yeah, those are going into my collection for sure. And I pre-ordered this already. It is a Target exclusive. It is the Piper's Pit run with Orton and Paul Orndorff. People are like wanting a Jimmy Snuka and a coconut to go with it. I like that. I was like, I want the Haiti Kid, which was a dwarf wrestler. And if you watch an old Piper's Pit, Orton picks up the Haiti Kid and holds him, and Piper shaves his head with a pair of clippers. And I'm like, you give me electric clippers and the Haiti Kid in this box set. This is the perfect box set.
I haven't seen that part. I've seen the clip with Snuka and the coconut, but
I
never saw the part with the Haiti
Piper's
Kid. I'll have to look that up.
Piper's Pit and the Haiti Kid. It's wrong to laugh at it, but it's funny to me anyway. Let's see here. Is this the same thing? Let's see. It is. My bad. Okay. Sorry. Got a lot of photos. Where are you at? There you are. Okay. Now we have his first figure since he has returned back to WWE. We're going to have a Jesse the Body Ventura set. There's going to be 2 different figures so far that I've seen. There's going to be this one where he's by himself. This is going to be on Mattel Creations. It's an Ultimates. It's got a couple different head sculpts. There's also going to be him as a wrestler at a Coliseum 2-pack with King Kong Bundy. Yeah, that one's sharp. If for the people that missed out possibly on the Pinnacle series from Zombie Sailor, they have that Pinnacle run that had Bundy, Abdullah, Brian Pillman, and Jeff Jarrett. Those are all completely sold out now. So now they are going to do a Bundy, and they also have a Brian Pillman up for pre-order now as part of the Monday Night Wars. So for people that may miss those figures, and I will say they are going to be cheaper than the Zombie Sailors. Zombie Sailors were $50. These will be considerably less. So if anybody wants to get those, you could probably go this road and save some money. I'm actually hoping that they do another movie line of these and we get Predator version of Jesse Ventura.
See, for a split second, I thought this was from Predator.
With the hat, honestly, you could, if somebody wanted to mod it, they could do him in fatigues and give him a chain gun, and you have that character from Predator. And this one, Billy, we all were like, this is going to happen, guaranteed.
Yep.
And it's going to be Mattel Creations made to pre-order. I will be getting this. This is too funny not to get. I don't know how they're going to get away with the Cubs logo. They'll probably have to change some of the material on his jersey because that is a Chicago Cubs, unless the Cubs give them the okay, which I would be surprised.
Right.
But they do have stuff with Major League Baseball to make the specialty belts. So that's not outside of the realm of possibility.
Hell, they're making the belts for just about everybody and college team.
Everybody. Yep. On to Jazzwares. Jazzwares is going to do some Ring of Honor stuff, and I'm going to buy this. It's Matt Cardona, and it's when he went out for Final Battle in his Ghostbusters ring gear. And his wife, Chelsea Green, actually just now recently put a figure out of her in her Ghostbusters gear she wore at Halloween Havoc for NXT. So I may have to chase that one down, have a matching set with them together.
There you
for
go.
the Ghostbuster stuff. I'm not a mega fan of Chelsea Green. I don't mind her. I do like Matt Cardona. This, action figure stuff, all that. That's a no brainer. So to get this from Jazzwares, they also released the Briscoe brothers from Ring of Honor, and I may have to break down
see that.
Yeah, that's on the Jazzwares vault as well. Yeah, I'll definitely be getting that at some point. So let's see here. What we got next? This bad boy. Oh, this bad boy. So this is interesting for people that don't know. This was a concept design that was going to be a DLC for the Friday the 13th video game. Tom Savini designed it, who did the makeup for Friday 1 and 4. He also has done makeup for Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead, you name it. Tom Savini's the king of splatter. But he created this concept design as a DLC character. To my knowledge, I don't think it ever got released due to the lawsuit between Victor Miller and Sean Cunningham, which ceased all of the DLC content for that game. And pretty much just marked it dead on arrival. So I don't know if this DLC ever got released, but this is the concept design that they put for Uber Jason. And it's coming out from NECA. This will be a get for sure. I'm looking forward to it. I'm hoping at some point Friday the 13th gets. I know they're getting a lot of love right now. New movie coming out, new game coming out, new figures coming out. Horrible looking new mask design. I do not like. But I'm hoping they go back and do Friday 8, 9, and 10 in the NECA Ultimates line. They've already done Freddy vs. Jason, and they stopped at 7 with New Blood. So I'd like to then get Manhattan, and then Jason Goes to Hell and Jason X as a figure release. Jason X only had one figure release. That was from McFarlane years ago on Movie Maniacs, which is kind of expensive to track down. And then he's done his first Movie Maniac he did. That body style actually is the body style from Jason Goes to Hell. So yeah, I'd like to see some new stuff to complete, because this is the anniversary for Friday the 13th this year. Because it came out in 80. So this is a was it 45th anniversary? All right. Yeah, yep. 45th. Yeah. So I'm 40. So yeah, I'm hoping to see some more stuff out of that franchise. Let's see here. What we got? Is it this one? Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yep. So happy for this from NECA. They are doing the legit TV series of the Munsters, not the really bad Rob Zombie version that they put out a while back. That was terrible. But yeah, we are going to get the TV series of the Munsters, starting off with Grandpa and Fred Gwynne's character. My brain is blanked out, but I'm getting all the Munsters. I'm hoping that they'll do, the whole family, and I will have all those. Didn't get a good shot, but down below,
Golden Girls,
a full box set of the Golden Girls. This is a re-release with new head sculpts and new clothing. It comes in a box that looks like, I want to say it's a cake or a pie, they said.
Yeah.
And I looked at my wife, I'm like, do I need to buy this? No. Do I want to buy this? Maybe.
Yes.
She's like, what? I'm like, because it's silly. It's the Golden Girls. I don't know.
Right.
I could take them out of the box and stage them with other figures. That just makes no sense to have like Estelle Getty next to Jason Voorhees. So I
have John Cena giving a 5 knuckle shuffle to
oh no, Blanche.
Bianca. Blanche.
Put Blanche. Blanche has Cena in a figure 4. And back to McFarlane. This is gonna break my bank account. Dude, these look fantastic, and they're all set around Mortal Kombat 2, which I honestly think is the best looking one of the bunch. The boxes look like the character sheets / the arcade themselves. The box art looks like that. I will have every damn one of these, without a doubt.
Yeah.
The 2 packs,
really nice.
The piece that you can hook onto them and make them levitate, like they're going into full motion. The Scorpion looks fantastic. The Raiden, that's my favorite version of Raiden. I will have every damn one of these. Like, I was like, oh no, God, oh God, like this is gonna kill me because I will have all the classics run. The figures he did back then for Mortal Kombat 11 weren't, in my opinion, great. I think there was a lot of room for improvement,
Right.
but these are a room for improvement. And fucking Mondo, man. I didn't even show the Ghostbusters Mondo stuff because it just frustrates me because of how much it is.
Right.
But I had to show this. And to have the King of the Hill set with multiple heads, with Cotton Hill sitting on the cooler with his legs with no shins. I'm assuming...
blew my dang shins off.
Yeah. Kill Fitty Man. I'm buying these. I don't know how much they're going to be. I'm hoping they're not going to break my budget like the Ghostbusters ones. I'm hoping.
Did they indicate what scale they are?
No. I assuming they're going to be a 7-inch, 6 or 7-inch scale, maybe. Right. Like, do you remember the ones they released? You remember the ones they released in the 90s? Yeah. They're like statuesque. I have the full run of these 4. I didn't get the second run, which are actually damn near impossible to find. If you look up a Bobby Hill carded, it's like $300-400 from that run. Yeah, they did Luann, Bobby, they did Peggy, and I want to say maybe John Redcorn, and then Lady Bird comes with Bobby.
Okay.
And that set, yeah, and to get that now is stupid. So I'm kind of hoping that Mondo will continue with this. There's been a new kind of revigoration of the product line because of the new series coming out next month, which I'm excited for. I hope that we maybe get another run of them looking aged, and you're going to get Bobby as an adult. And I'm excited for all of it because I'm a huge King of the Hill fan. So is Billy. This one, so here's my thing. I love horror stuff. I collect horror stuff. I'm not the biggest Scream fan. I don't mind it. I've seen all of them, maybe except for the newest one. I don't think I've seen the newest one. But the fact that they got with the company, I saw the interview with NECA, this is Ghostface, the company that makes the Ghostface mask. These are not attached to Scream. This is the Ghostface. Basically, the company that makes the Halloween costume, the mask, are making Ghostface action figures. If that makes sense, kind of like the Ben Cooper situation.
Okay.
So that's why now this is going to be a new Ultimate version 2 that's coming out with interchangeable faceplates. So these are all the different versions of the Ghostface mask that's been released over the years in Halloween stores. The big get on this for me though is the Scary Movie face, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm getting this. The what's up face. Like, I'm like, I'm buying it. I'll break. Like, I'll get this for sure. It's silly. At that point, I'm like, if you give me an Officer Doofy action figure, like, done. It's like I'll buy every single one of those, like, for sure. Like, are they is it PC? Probably not. But and then 20-year anniversary for the Devil's Rejects. So we are getting. Really? I know it's been that long. I remember going to the theater with Billy to see that. But yeah, we are getting 20th anniversary. This is the start of it. I hope that tiny figure is, by the looks of his height against the box in the background, he's going to be about 10 inches.
Yeah.
Easily. I think he's going to be the same height as what I've seen of the Werewolf for the Howling, which are out in stores now. I know Bob at Toy Buzz, I think, got a shipment of them in. The price on them are a little bit more. Tiny will probably be a little bit more. It'll probably be $60. That's what I'm seeing out of that realm with those sizes. And of course, Baby will probably get another Captain Spaulding. By the looks of how she looks, I have a feeling that we are going to get the final scene in the movie with them in the car. or the big climactic battle at the end with Freebird playing over the top, you're gonna get Otis, Sid, and Baby on how they looked in the final minutes, and I'm all for it. That's the most epic ending to a horror movie out there, as Freebird and the big shootout at the very end. So give me that, and I'll be perfectly happy. Oh, I did it twice. Let's see. I think we only got like one more photo left. Let's see. But Yep. And our grand finale is Dupe.
So the speculation, since the overall picture he's posed there with the Maximum Hulk and the Maximum Spidey, is that there is a Maximum Deadpool coming, and he will be packaged with him like he was with the original Toy Biz.
Yeah, the Toy Biz.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Which I still have both of those, the Deadpool and the Dupe figure.
Yeah, Billy had him back in the day, and he had the Dupe on his desk at the comic shop, and he put Thor's hammer and Cap's shield with him, so he looked like he was spitting in Thor's hammer, and he was carrying Cap's shield, and he used to sit up on his desk. I remember, and that was like that figure in general. The Deadpool, this was 2000 and probably three or four when that came out. Roughly from Toy Biz. Because I dated because it was in the very first shop, and he opened that shop in 2003. I remember when it came out, and even then, Deadpool wasn't as known as what we see now.
Right.
That was a hard to find figure. I remember it being hard to find. I think there might have been a variant of Deadpool where his makeup looked a little bit different. Like he looked a little more grungier looking, if I recall. I could be wrong.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, there was a couple of them had different small minor paint variations. I remember Bullseye being one, Punisher being one, and I thought Deadpool was one.
Yeah, Deadpool had a different, or not Deadpool. Bullseye had a different head. It had like a sinister grin face. Yeah, because I remember I actually found that variant at one point.
And Punisher actually had a version that his belt was white, and then he had a belt that was black.
Okay.
Yeah, there was two different color belts. I remember those. And I remember I had both of those at one point. Minor variations. I remember, like, for whatever reason, I remember Deadpool being hard to find, and the one that was the hardest to find was Red Skull. That Red Skull figure.
Yeah, I never found Red Skull.
I remember we stood in line at Walmart Martinsville for the Super Walmart when it opened. It opened in 2003, that summer, and I think it was me and Billy and maybe Jeremy. We stood in line for it to open, and we had to like muscle our way around all the Hot Wheel collectors to get to the Toy Biz, to the Marvel Legends. That's all we were after, was Marvel Legends. And I think we found a Red Skull. I think we got one that day, if I recall. But yeah, that I just remember that memory of standing in line at the Martinsville Walmart for the grand opening. And the girl I dated at the time in high school, she worked at the Smart Style in there. So like Billy was trying to get like info, like, hey, can you walk back to the toy section, like, and see, like, she's like, they don't let me go that far. It's right, I can only go as far as the front entrance where the salon is. He's like, damn it. So he was like trying to get intel from people of like, hey, like, have you seen these on the shelf anywhere? And you know, I remember working at Walmart in 2008 at the one in Canby, and like, because the Hot Wheel collectors are so aggro, I had fun one day, and I took all the treasure hunt Hot Wheels, and there was like 10 of them, and I took all of them and put them all in one peg hanger just to watch the chaos. I just want to sit in this aisle and wait, because people are gonna start throwing hands. Like somebody's gonna be like, what the fuck? And I'm like, but yeah, I know there's a ton more San Diego Comic-Con.
There was so much.
Yeah, this is just the tip of the iceberg. I definitely recommend people to go to Toy News SI and Toy Arc. Check your news feeds, social medias, things like that. You're going to see more stuff as time goes on. But yeah, this is just literally WWE. I barely scratched the surface. They dumped a ton of stuff. Jazzwares did as well. I didn't cover as much of the AEW stuff. There is a big box set for Sting that's coming out. They have the contract for Ric Flair. They're doing some classic looking Flair stuff. I'll be honest, the head sculpts don't look good. But yeah, this is just a scratch of the surface. NECA was pretty lean. as far as releases. Trick or Treat Studios wasn't even there, which I thought was interesting because Trick or Treat Studios put a promo ad out on YouTube, and it was these two. I'll see if I can find them. Let's see here. I'm gonna see if I can find them. They were these Google. They were They're Trick or Treat Studios hands that are coming out, and they're perfectly placed hands. And one is like a hand that you can hold stuff with, and another one was a middle finger.
It's like a Gomez figure.
Here, I got it now. Hold on. Just 1 second. I'll find it. But yeah, it's literally these giant hands that made me think partially of. Do you remember the Police Academy action figures?
Barely, yeah.
Yeah. So these are giant hands, and one can hold something, and the other one's a middle finger. And they released this, and they made this ad, and it was kind of shitting on San Diego Comic-Con. And I wonder if they weren't invited to set up at San Diego Comic-Con, or maybe they got denied their vendor space. But
right.
They weren't there. This ad came out during the San Diego Comic-Con weekend saying, is so many words kind of shitting on San Diego Comic-Con, and they're like, hey, if you feel like we do, here's these. And it was a figure with a big middle finger. And I'm like, okay, there might be some heat there. But Trick or Treat didn't release anything, but some of those guys wait till Toy Fair. So I got a feeling you're going to see probably more from NECA and Trick or Treat Studios. We didn't cover some of Billy's stuff that he normally does, which is Mythic Legions and things like that. I imagine they made some announcements for San Diego Comic-Con. I could be wrong, or they could be waiting till Toy Fair. I didn't see anything out in the wild from those companies, so maybe they're waiting until Toy Fair.
Could be. I don't remember seeing anything myself.
Yeah, I didn't see anything. Billy didn't put anything up. It caught my eye. So maybe they're picking to wait till Toy Fair. I wonder, releasing and announcing of stuff right now might be a little bit of a delay in some companies, largely because of the tariff situation.
True.
And manufacturing and trying to get price points figured out. Super 7 announced a couple things, but not a lot. So I'm wondering.
NECA had a bunch of new Sesame Street figures on display.
Yes.
Which, again, I would have uploaded, but
yeah. There's only so much we can cover.
Yeah.
I think they announced Grover, Gonzo,
Tully,
or not Gonzo. I'm thinking Muppets. Grover,
Tully, Oscar, Big Bird.
Yep. So they're committing to the Sesame Street.
Mr. The neighbor that was always harassed, the blue-faced.
Yeah. But yeah, I
can't think of his name.
Yeah, I can't. I wasn't a big Sesame Street kid. I never watched a lot of Sesame Street. I was a Muppets kid. So I don't mind the Sesame Street stuff. People want to get it, go for it. But I was a Muppets kid, so if NECA gets the contract of Muppets, I'm screwed.
Right.
Like when Palisades put those out back in the day, back then I couldn't afford it, but I would have been all over every single one of those. But yeah, there's a ton of stuff coming, and imagine more will be announced for Toy Fair, that's in the fall, isn't
it? Unless it's been moved, that's usually October, November.
I want to say, yeah, and that's why I think. I want to say it's around then. But yeah, I definitely see some of those companies holding off, especially NECA and Trick or Treat Studios during the month of October, Halloween time. They do. I mean, Trick or Treat Studios, they dumped a payload of stuff at Toy Fair last year. I mean, a redonkulous amount of stuff. There are figures that I did.
Yeah, that's right. So starting this year, Toy Fair is in February.
Oh,
so I don't know what we've got coming up later this year.
Might be a little bit of a dead zone.
Might be.
I mean, Trick or Treat dumped a crap load of stuff at last Toy Fair, so now they're probably just playing catch up between the Toxie. I remember seeing stuff for the Gate. I remember seeing stuff for the movie Trick or Treat. I remember seeing Day of the Dead. I mean, there was a ton of stuff that got announced, so they're probably playing catch up right now. They're probably like, hey, we've announced pretty much everything for the next probably 16 months, and we're going to focus on getting it out the door, which is fine. That makes sense. NECA announced, I know, for whatever reason, and this is slightly weird to me, maybe it's because of the Weinstein situation and Dimension. All of a sudden now we are getting all the Michael Myers figures released. By Trick or Treat Studios and NECA. NECA announced that they are releasing Curse of Michael Myers, which I have. H2O is up for pre-order now of that version with multiple heads. And then for whatever reason, they decided to make one for Halloween Resurrection, which is probably the worst Halloween movie ever made. But they are going to make it. So now we're going to have every single Michael Myers period released by NECA and Trick or Treat Studios. So I'm assuming it has something to do, especially coming off the heels of Kevin Smith getting the rights back for Dogma, that they're probably selling off. Yeah, no shit. They're selling off maybe some of their assets because they are probably hemorrhaging money. The Weinstein Company themselves are probably parting ways with some assets. So that probably means that all these properties are getting proper releases of stuff. But yeah, we got a full release of all the. That's why I'm hoping NECA will finish up the Friday the 13th, and the big one for me is Nightmare on Elm Street. They've only done 1, 2, and 3. They have not done the rest. They did a run years ago on clamshells. Years ago, like 08, 09. They're super hard to find, but I'd love to see them continue and do 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then they did a Freddy vs. Jason set I had years ago as a 2-pack. But I'd like to see some re-releases of all that stuff in Ultimate form. So fingers crossed we'll get more of that. But other than that, I'd say, is there anything you've picked up recently?
Let's see. Oh.
Yeah, as I say, you just sent me that in a text. Yeah. Gomez.
So I'm excited for this. I haven't really cracked them open yet.
Yeah, I did. I've literally had like 5 things show up in the mail this week. I got my Ninja Turtles big box. I got my LOD figure set that came in, and then my CM Punk from Mattel Creations of him from ECW. So that's why I just got in the mail this week. So I know I got more. My loyal subjects, my pet monster, should be here next week. Yep. Yeah. I'm like, I'm patiently awaiting that one because I've been wanting it since I was like 5. So yeah,
that's been about it for me, I think.
Yeah. But other than that, we are getting closer and closer to the Indiana Toy Comic Expo. Vendor maps I know have been released now. We are getting more floor space on the bottom floor. So now there's going to be even more vendor space. We are basically exhausting every single piece of room in this building. We are maxing it out.
Taking over.
Yeah, we have absorbed every piece of that building. Unless they add a 3rd floor to this building, which I hope they don't. Because I don't feel like walking up a 3rd flight of stairs. This is going to be probably the largest amount of vendors that we have had ever. We will have the event room for the cosplay competition, but other than that, it will be loaded for bear, full of vendor space. We'll have signage everywhere telling people, that way people know that there's more vendor space in other parts of the convention hall, especially on the 1st floor.
Right.
But yeah, food trucks are getting announced as we speak. I've seen a couple of them. A hot dog truck is getting announced. I would say taco truck got announced. My brother's the person in charge of the food trucks. So those are getting announced this week, and hopefully weather is on our side. Last year, weather was fantastic for ITC. We had a line down the street to get in. Hopefully we have some more options for people to get in quicker.
Right.
I know we've discussed trying to have some more tills, so we'll have multiple points of people can pay to get in. So other than that, that's coming here soon. I know there's some more conventions going on. Gen Con is this weekend. So for all of you out there going to Gen Con, I might try to make it to go film. A friend of mine, actually, he works for the airport, was gifted weekend passes. So he's not going to go every day. So I may steal them for an afternoon and go walk amongst the children with backpacks and film Gen Con. So definitely something different, trying to find some new different conventions to go and film. But other than that, that's all I got. Joe, you got anything?
Nope, that's about it for me.
All right, everybody. Thank you for listening and watching, and we'll keep in touch. We'll probably have another video hopefully coming here soon. Thanks, guys.
Yep. See ya.